a little spiritual video that I wanted to share with you guys, just because I've been doing so much reflecting lately. I've had huge changes in my life, and as I look back, I'm like, wow, it's very overwhelming when you're going through the changes. But I look back and everything I'm going through right now, I prayed and I wished for one time in my life. Okay, so I just want to mention to you guys that when you're doing the spiritual work and when you're manifesting, things are going to start happening. Okay, and they're going to happen quickly if you're very good at it. And I think it's really important that you recognize those things, and when they start coming, don't be scared of them, right? If you're anything like myself, I love routine. I hate change. I have my same friends, my same routine, and I just don't like change, right? I'm just a creature of habit. That's just how I've always been. And yeah, I just don't like change. But in the manifestation world, and if you want amazing things in your life, you have to understand that change and growth is the only constant thing in this world, okay? So I know most of you guys are probably scared of it, and even me, right? After doing so many amazing things in my life, people think I'm this confident person that just, that's not always the case. I've done so much inner work and unwiring my brain. But, for example, I'm literally talking to you guys, teaching you how to build a coaching business and learn the art of sales and make millions of dollars. And I remember, this was like years ago now, okay, when my coaching business first started taking off. I wasn't ready at the time because I had just started, but I literally had a thought in my head. I go, one day I'm going to teach other people how to make money from this, because this is awesome. This has changed my life, right? I'm making millions of dollars. I'm traveling the world. Why isn't everybody doing this? Everybody deserves this. But I just knew I wasn't ready because I wanted more experience, and I wanted to make sure I come with you guys with the best energy and the best education out there. And I promise you, you're in the right place now. But it's just so funny how things happen. And, it's a new business for me, and it's exciting and stuff, but it's also scary, right? Example, 3 or 4 years ago, I visited Dubai, my first time ever, and I fell in love with the city, especially someone like myself who's into entrepreneurship, and I love the game of business, and I love it, right? This city just inspires me. And I was like, I'm going to move here one day. And I wanted to, and a few times I would come to Dubai and I would visit it after, but I was like, nah, I'm going to go home. So I would just come for a month, and I was like, nah, I can't do this. This is too difficult for me. And I would go home, and then it's just funny because now I've lived here for 8 months, and I swear I let go of it, and I just ended up moving here. I've got my dream friends, dream partner, dream everything, but I ended up moving here. And I didn't even, I was reflecting, and I was like, oh my God, at one stage in your life, you were scared of that, and you pushed through it, right? But it's also, I do want to mention, it also, timing has everything to do with it as well. So sometimes things will come into your life, but you're not ready. Okay, so you need to sort of determine that. And if that happens and you feel really inside you, there's a difference between being scared when something's manifesting in front of you. I believe that's when you really need to jump. But sometimes it is about timing as well. Okay, so, right place, right time, all that stuff does come into it. Okay, but it is still all part of your manifestations. They will come at the time that you are ready. Okay, so if you generally feel ready though, and you're scared, don't be. Okay, I promise you, once you push through that fear, there is such an amazing life ahead of you. And us as humans, right, we're always wanting more. Example, I'm in my apartment in Dubai, and I'm thinking, okay, how can I move into a bigger one? And I was like, Steph, stop. There was one time you literally dreamed of this life, and you're here, and you've been here for 8 months, and it's just crazy. But we're always constantly wanting more, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's also understanding that sometimes you are right in the middle of your manifestations, and it's just, everything's so beautiful. Life is so beautiful. I'm super, super grateful. But it goes back to always what I tell people, guys, your success is a spiritual journey. I could give you all the systems, all the knowledge, everything in the world. But if you truly don't believe, number one, you are capable, then it doesn't matter what happens. You're always going to train your brain to believe that that's not possible if you are in the wrong environment. So example, one thing for me is I've always been a positive person by nature. So I've never really struggled with mindset and believing in myself. But a big problem for me was my environment. So I had, friends that were just doing nothing with their lives. And don't get me wrong, they are still my friends, but I just distanced myself and I saw my business and my life just grew even more, okay? And the sad thing is they're still stuck in the same place. Love them, but for myself and the life that I wanted growth. I wanted more for myself, you know? So I think your environment is super, super important. You know, if you are around people that tell you money is so hard and, you know, they're in survival mode, well, guess what? Chances are you're probably going to end up subconsciously, you won't even be conscious of it. You could be like, yes, I'm so positive. Subconsciously, you are going to end up thinking that money is hard and you're going to be in survival mode, okay? So if you are around people that practice gratitude every day, I promise you'll become so grateful, and that is a magnet for more blessings. So I think I've mastered the art now. I'm pretty strong in terms of like cutting out the negativity, but I'm only human, and it does have a massive effect on me, but I'm so grateful I changed my environment. But yeah, for example, those are just like 2 examples I thought of, and there's been so many things that I've like wanted to manifest, and I have over the years, but I would say in the last like 6 months, they would be my 2 main things. And yeah, I'm really excited for what's next and everything, and I just, you know, wanted to share that with you guys because like, you know, everyone online makes it look so easy, and it is easy when you're aligned, but you know, there's just so much work behind the scenes that you need to do on yourself to sort of get the external results. So one thing I've been doing a lot lately is obviously journaling, but what I've been doing is I've been journaling to myself, you know, my future self, telling my future self, hey, I'm proud that you've done this, I'm proud that you've done that. And then I just like look at it every day, and instead of, you know, jumping on social media in the morning, I literally just like wake up, I start journaling to myself, I pray to God, I, you know, cut out all distractions, and I swear little things like that have just helped me stay aligned, because I always tell people, like, if you don't know, like if you're trying to manifest something, but you wake up every day and you're like, oh, let's just see what today brings. What do you think's gonna happen, guys? Nothing's gonna change. But if you're like, today I've got to do this, today I'm gonna work towards this, you'll see every single day, you'll just start growing more and more and more, okay? And it doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish that matters. So really just like the small wins add up every single day, I promise you. But yeah, that's what I would focus on, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, because if you're currently trying to manifest something right now, I promise you it's probably right around the corner and you don't even know it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.